In this video we're going to look at finding the x and y intercepts, and we're going to repeat the steps similar to the previous video that I uploaded, but I think a few people had some problems with the work that was given on Friday. So we're looking at page 68, question 5. It might have to have the question opened, but basically it gives us, this is the first part of the question. It gives us the equation of the line x minus y minus 4 equals 0. And it asks us to find the intercepts and graph the line. Okay, so the purpose of actually finding the intercepts is that we have 2 points on a line, and once we have those 2 points, we can actually draw the line afterwards. Okay, so the intercepts are quite easy to find. Okay, we're going to start off by finding the x-intercept, and the way that we do that is we know all along the x-intercept basically is where the line crosses the x-axis. Now this is the x-axis here and this is the y-axis, and we do know one thing about all the points on the x-axis. We know that the y part of the coordinate is 0. So all along the x-axis, y equals 0. So given that we know that, ever we have a y, we're going to sub in 0 and find what x is when y is 0. So as you can see here, x minus 0 minus 4 equals 0. So we can disregard that 0, we can just say x minus 4 equals 0. And to find what x is here, it's a simple equation, so we're going to add 4 to both sides. So our answer here is x equals 4. Now a few people were leaving it like this. The y-intercept, or the x-intercept is x equal to 4, but we want to write it as sort of a coordinate, okay? So basically what the intercept tells us is that when y is 0, what is x? So the coordinate is actually 4, 0. So the x is 4 and the y is 0. Okay, and we're going to plot that up here on the graph. So the point 4, 0 is here. And that's our first point on the line. Okay. Secondly, we're going to find our y-intercept. And similarly to the x-intercept, y is 0. With the y-intercept, x is 0. So if you pick any point on the y-axis, the x-coordinate of that point will be 0. Okay, so ever we have an x, now we're going to put 0. So we have 0 minus y minus 4 equals 0. And we can disregard that 0 as we did in the last part of the question. And this is a part that some people struggle with. So normally we would bring the number over to the right hand side, but because this is a minus y, we can actually make our lives a little bit easier by just adding y to both sides here. And so what we have then is y equals minus 4. So y is on this side. Sorry, I should have written it like this, but it's the same thing. So y equals minus 4, or similarly like that. Okay, both ways are right, but our answer there, it just helps us not that we have to deal with a negative y. Okay, so our coordinate there, so when x is 0, y is minus 4. So the coordinates of that point then is minus 4, and I actually don't have that drawn here, it's going to be down here. Okay, so it's minus 4, and we're going to plot that, so I'm plotting that point here. And when we do that, we will get a line. You just make sure the ruler is lined up and join the lines. And make sure not to stop at the point, you can draw all the way through it. Okay, so that's the first example. The second example then is 2x plus y plus 2 equals 0. Again, we're going to split it up. We're going to find the x-intercept first. And we do that by letting y equal 0. So ever we have a y, we're going to let that equal to 0. Plus 0 plus 2 equals 0. Okay, disregard the 0. So you get 2x plus 2 equals 0. We're going to take that 2 from both sides, and we'll get 2x equals minus 2, and then we divide both sides by 2. So here we have x equals minus 1. Okay, and we can write that as a coordinate when we say minus 1, 0, because when y is 0, x is minus 1. Okay, and that's where the coordinate comes from. Similarly, we're going to find the y-intercept by letting x equal 0. So we're going to sub in, ever we have an x, we're going to sub in 0. So we have 2 times 0 plus y plus 2 equals 0. this will be gone because 2 times 0 is just 0, so we're left with y plus 2 equals 0. And then we want to get rid of that 2, so we're going to take 2 away from both sides. And what we have then is y equals minus 2. Okay, the coordinates of that point then is 0, minus 2. So when x is 0, y is minus 2. And again, we're going to plot both of these points up on the graph here. So the first point is minus 1, 0, which is here. And the second point is 0, minus 2, which is here. Okay, and once we have those plotted, we can join the lines up. Remember to not just do this. Okay, we want to continue the line in both directions past the dot. Okay, and that's us finished.